We have temporarily limited some of your account features. Let me see what happened here. Yeah, right here in this exchange here, we have a person, this one, saying that the kid which is a product of rape should be killed because he might have the same gene as the rapist. They mean that kid will grow up to be a rapist, which is insane. You don't punish a person by suspecting or by assumption. You punish a person by his actions. You don't kill a person because you might think he might kill or have the gene of a killer. And I respond saying, you only punish when acts are committed. For example, homos tend to be pedophile. You can't kill homos because there's a good chance he might become a pedophile, even knowing being homo is already evil, but he's only harming himself. The point I was making here, you cannot punish, for example, a homosexualist because you cannot kill a homosexualist, which is his action only harm himself if he keeps to himself. Not the case of homosexualists who tend to involve kids, want to adopt kids, want to get married, things like that. That makes them a pedophile. When you involve kids, you're at least committing psychological pedophilia. But right here I was talking about the physical pedophilia, which most of pedophiles are homosexualists. You don't kill a homosexualist because he might become a pedophile. See what I'm saying? You can only punish someone when he commit the action, not by assuming he might commit it. Just because, for example, most of pedophiles are homosexuals, which is it's not surprise for the fact that if you are perverted enough to be a homosexualist, being a pedophile is not a big change. You're already a pervert person. Doing another perversion is not a big step. You're already used to perversion. Do another perversion is nothing new to you. That's why it's so easy for homosexualists to become a pedophile. But you cannot punish a homosexualist for pedophilia if he never committed pedophilia. This is what I was saying here. Of course, there's, like I said, there's a psychological and there's physical pedophilia. For example, homosexuals, they adopt kids, are committing psychological pedophilia. And those kids are in danger of physical pedophilia if they are adopted by homosexuals, which tend to be pedophiles. And these people who are homosexuals, who abuse each other heterosexual body, are perverted enough to be pedophile. And those kids should not be near those kids. I mean, these people cannot be near those kids. That's the point I was making here, that you cannot punish a person by assuming he might commit, which is stupid and dangerous. From this guy right here, the Instiga, something like that. And for this reason, Twitter temporarily limited. I was educating the guy that you cannot kill someone for so imagine that they censor my speech because I say you cannot punish someone by assuming he might do something, by predicting. Imagine that. That's dangerous. It's unbelievable. They censor my speech because I tell the guy you cannot punish someone by assuming. It's called prevention detention. That's dangerous. That's evil, man. prevention detention, or kill someone because you might think it's insane. But instead of canceling that person's account who says you should kill someone by assuming he might be dangerous, he's even talking about the baby, not a grown person, a baby, an unborn baby. He says the unborn baby should be killed because unborn baby from a case of rape should be killed because he might have the same gene as the rapist. Imagine that. Kill the baby because you assume that he might have the same gene. Or one thing he doesn't understand too, human behavior, moral human behavior is not driven by gene, is driven by morality. Not everyone who has, for example, tendency to be a homosexualist will be a homosexualist. Not everyone who has tendency to be a pedophile will be a pedophile. It depends on a person. Some people have no morals. Some people have morals. Some people have they put an effort to be better, to do moral things. Some people not. Some people are just don't care about morality, like people who become a homosexualist, murder, rapist, pedophile. Someone like this guy who says they should kill someone because he might become a murderer or rapist or whatever, homosexual or something like that. And for this reason, Twitter's locked my account. This is ridiculous.